Grandpa used to say, when everything man-made fails, the earth still answers. That's what the blackout teaches you. When the grids die, when medicine runs out, when shelves stay empty, there's still one system that never collapses, nature's system. And those who remember how to plant, mix, and heal don't just survive, they rebuild. This is the final chapter of the Herbal Blueprint, the plan for how to restart civilization using soil, seed, and knowledge. When the world goes dark, everything resets. The machines go quiet, the noise fades, the stars return. That's when you realize the earth never went anywhere. She was waiting. Every square foot of dirt is potential medicine. Every forgotten weed is a pharmacy. Every seed is a backup plan. Grandpa said, the land doesn't need saving. We do. If you lose everything, start with these three. Seed, your future. Soil, your foundation. Skill, your survival. If you have all three, you can rebuild medicine, food, and community. Miss one, and you'll depend on someone who does. That's why real preppers don't just store, they sow. If you had to start civilization from scratch with just 10 plants, these are the ones Grandpa would plant first. Garlic, immune builder, natural antibiotic. Chamomile, calming, sleep, child-safe medicine. Thyme, infection fighter, lung support, preservative. Mullein, respiratory support, anti-inflammatory. Peppermint, digestive relief, cooling herb. Calendula, skin healer, wound repair. Yarrow, blood regulator and clotting herb. Sage, disinfectant, clarity, antiviral. Basil, stress reducer and insect repellent. Dandelion, detoxifier and survival food. These 10 are more than plants. They're infrastructure. With them, you can treat wounds, fight infection, and keep morale high. That's how you rebuild health without hospitals. Grandpa treated soil like sacred text. He said, the ground remembers everything you feed it. To grow strong plants, medicinal or edible, the soil must be alive. That means compost, not chemicals. Worms, not waste. Rotation, not exhaustion. He'd crumble soil in his hand and say, if it smells like death, it can't grow life. Healthy soil equals healthy plants equals healthy people. That's the real supply chain. Money becomes worthless when the system falls. Seeds become priceless. Because seeds are time capsules. Each one carries generations of food and medicine inside it. How to build your seed vault. Store in airtight glass jars or mylar bags. Keep in a cool, dark, dry place. Label with name, date, and origin. Rotate every season. Plant some, save some. Grandpa traded seeds the way others traded gold. He said, seeds don't need interest. They pay you back in life. In a collapsed world, paper means nothing, but honey, herbs, and health become currency. When neighbors fall sick, your jar of mullein tea becomes worth a week of food. Your garlic honey syrup buys protection. Your calendula salve becomes medicine for a whole village. That's when you realize you don't just grow herbs. You grow power. The healers become the leaders. When Grandpa rebuilt his garden after a flood, he didn't start with crops. He started with children. He said, if you want the knowledge to last, plant it in people. That's how the School of Dirt began. No chalkboards, no desks, just seeds, sun, and stories. He'd teach each child one herb a week, how it smells, how it grows, what it heals. By the end of the year, they could identify 50 plants by touch alone. That's what rebuilding looks like, not concrete, but continuity. When everything breaks, power, law, comfort, you don't just need medicine, you need morale. That's where the herbal shelter comes in. It's a space, a corner of your home or camp, filled with dry herbs hanging from the rafters, jars of teas, tinctures, and salves, a logbook of remedies and ratios, a place to breathe, heal, and teach. Because survival isn't just about living, it's about staying human. Grandpa said, the world can lose its light, but never its healing fire. If everything disappeared tomorrow, here's how Grandpa would rebuild. Step 1, light the fire. Step 2, boil the water. Step 3, brew the herbs. Step 4, heal someone. Step 5, teach them how you did it. That's how humanity restarts. Through skill, not screens. Through healing, not hoarding. Every cup of tea becomes an act of civilization. Before Grandpa passed, he wrote one last thing in his herbal journal. It wasn't a recipe, it was a message. We were never meant to live forever, only to leave life behind in a way that others can use it. That's legacy. That's prepping beyond survival. That's preparing souls. So plant your medicine, teach your herbs, write your knowledge, because the world may burn, but truth resprouts. Civilization doesn't end with collapse. It begins again with remembrance. When the lights stay off and silence fills the world, you'll hear something else. The heartbeat of the soil, the whisper of herbs in the wind, a quiet echo of resilience. That's the real power. When medicine runs out, grow it. When leaders fail, heal anyway. When hope feels small, plant it. Because the next world won't be built by politicians or corporations. It'll be built by people who remember what the earth taught them. You, the healer, the grower, the keeper. When the blackout comes, you won't be afraid. You'll be ready to begin again. Because you are the continuation. You are the light after the blackout.